At a certain point, power becomes irrelevant. All these tools can do the task. The Ryobi can do the task. You switch it into one speed one, and you drive the lag. Whatever you're trying to do, every drill is capable of doing what you need it to do. The question is, can you do it with more enjoyment? Is there features there that make it better for you? Is the tool lighter? Is it faster? What does the tool do for you? This Dewalt weighs 2 pounds and 13 ounces. That's insane. Just crazy. This battery contributes to that. There you go there, less than a pound. Look at that. These batteries are absolutely amazing. Drill into oak, drill into this, drill into that. No, this is a practical test. The only time you're going to be running large lags like this would be in wood like this. You're going to be mounting a bracket to this, and then that bracket's going to mount to other wood. You rarely ever take a large lag like this and drill into one piece of wood into the other. You just don't do it. You drill holes and you put carriage bolts. These tasks that we were doing with the larger lags was very unrealistic, but it does show the raw power of the tools, and that's why we did it. So let's talk about the raw power of the tools. What we have here is the top three, in my opinion, set up with the best power to weight ratio. We have the Flex with the 3.5 power stack, or Flex Stack. We have the 20 volt Dewalt power stack, 1.7 amp, weighs in at 2 pounds 13 ounces. This thing's going to be a little bit heavier, and when I say a little bit, I mean a ton. This thing is a ton heavier. This thing is 4.5 pounds. And then you got the Champion. The ergonomics on this, the power, everything is awesome on this Impact. I'm not complaining about this Impact. I'm just showing you 3.84. Now, for me, whenever I'm doing my tasks, I like 12 volt tools. That's my favorite tool. So whenever this power stack came out, I realized I don't even need 12 volt tools anymore, because this weighs almost the same size. It's very short and it does everything I want it to do. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm still questioning whether or not this is truly the best. We'll get to that in a second. For now, what we're going to do is show you a practical test of 3-inch screws, which take a lot of torque to drive, and we're in the same wood, and we're going to drive these, and I'm going to let you decide which one you think is the most practical. So we'll start with the Dewalt because it already has the tip in it. In my opinion, the 3.0 is the way to go. High output. You can get these for a really good deal now. Only recently can you get these for a really good deal now. This battery used to be about 150 by itself, maybe 100 bucks if you're lucky, and then this tool is 150. Currently, you get this for 150 bucks with both. It makes Milwaukee a really good choice. Definitely check it out. So in the Stacked Lithium, this thing has almost the same power as a 5.0. It's almost the same weight as a 2.0. Yeah, so let's see how it does. up the Power Detect DCD 998. Here we go. And of course, we won't know until we edit the video. But that was with the 8, the previous was with the Power Stack 1.7. This one test is the reason why this drill is not as practical as the others. As an electrician, it's really important to have a good hammer drill, and this is not one of them. Let me show you. Speed 2 hammer drill. Here we go. We can pretend that didn't happen. I must have, yeah. Alright, we're pretty much done all the tests. Everything that we can possibly do to show you guys the difference in these three. All these three are top tier tools. There's no doubt that this is a good all-around tool. My perspective on this whole Milwaukee thing is like, it's the equivalent of Dewalt in the early 2000s and Makita coming out with something really awesome. And everyone continuing to buy the NiCad Dewalt. That's kind of the way Milwaukee feels right now. They haven't really done anything new and exciting. Yeah, the tools are still good. The tools still work. But it's older technology. It's time for them to step it up. This is where Dewalt comes into play. I know you saw all the tests with the stacked lithium versus that large 8, and there wasn't much difference, and that's where this brand really shines. Alright, so you've seen what they can do. What's your thoughts? Leave it in the comments below. This thing here weighs just as much as a 12 volt tool, but in the same category of the 12 volt tools. It's more capable than a 12 volt tool, and it has really good features. This Flex here, because of its weight, probably could be considered the worst performer. But there's something interesting with Flex, and that is, and I know you've noticed it by now, when these tools are under load, and not a strenuous load, just a load in general, these things seem to ramp themselves up and down with speed based on the task that they're doing. And I haven't found anything in the paperwork about this. So it's really interesting. It could be because of the horrible marketing. It could just be really, really dumb luck that these things do actively switch. And in fact, they're not actively switching. They're just bogging down at the right time, and then the tool just naturally slows itself down, I guess you would say. I have no idea. Let me know what you think. These are probably going to last you for a very long time. They have a lifetime warranty. These guys stand behind their products. The quick eject. Now, it doesn't have a quick insert. But you know what? If that's what it takes to get excellence, then so be it. It's a completely redesigned collet system where you've got springs back there and stuff. It's just different, and it works really well. And I've not dropped a bit out of this yet. Now, the other day, I was in an attic. I was laying across 4 studs. I had 1 bit with me. My ladder was not long enough, and I had to hoist myself up and pull myself up through the rafters to get into this attic space. So I only took what I needed. I got up there with a little auger, speed bore, power stack, one of my flex lights. I figured where I needed to go based on where all the other wires are coming down through the wall.
Okay. Oh, you smart
And
people.
I started to drill that hole. Now,
You want to know why I use an impact to drill through
when
wood?
you're drilling through the top cap of a
This is
wall,
Moments like this.
there's usually 2 studs, not
Because
just
you don't have
one.
to worry about the drill getting away from you.
Remember, I was using a speed bore. This is the paddle bit. But you can see how much, how long your bit needs to be. And it's not a hard task, but it's not an easy task for an impact especially. This is more of a task for a drill. And I've been discussing this with Tools with Souls. And he thinks my solution is just get a right angle drill. And to that I say, I want a drill that doesn't drop bits. Is it so hard to ask? So we're getting into that. So I'm laying across 4 studs.
That's it. And
This thing is fully outstretched. I'm going to show you right now with no bench why an impact is superior for drilling holes, especially when you're in an attic. All right. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't see how that's a benefit, you're just blind to the fact of your own bias, because I try really hard to not have a bias on this channel. Just in general with life, with individuals that I meet, with everything. Everything always gets the benefit of the doubt. I'd love to see you try to do that with a drill, and that does not impact. Yeah. I feel like that's the mic drop right there. But the story's not over. So, what I did, words are hard sometimes, guys. I'm laying across 4 studs. I'm using my thumb outstretched all the way across the attic. I'm laying flat on my stomach across in the insulation. And I start drilling my hole, and the freaking bit falls out of this one specifically, this Dewalt, which was my favorite. And the power stack wasn't out yet, so I was pretty much ready to declare a winner in my next couple of videos. I was like, Dewalt's got it, hands down. Dewalt all the way. but then it dropped the bit, and I can't have that happen when you're in an attic where you've taken minimal tools and you got to get the job done. I just can't. So it's out. I would take this with me everywhere I go, and that's where it boils down to. No brand is better than any other brand. Everyone's got their flaws. FLEX's biggest flaw is that it's heavy. Milwaukee's biggest flaw would be, right now, that it also drops bits. So after this started dropping bits, I was like, okay, I need something that doesn't drop bits. Let's see what's out there. I already know I like the FLEX. A lot of people are telling me to get this, try it out, test it, whatever. There's no worries. There's just no worries. There's just not. So if you're still drilling holes with drills and your wrists are getting binded up or whatever you're doing, just consider the other option. Alright, you decide what you like more. For me, I need something that doesn't drop bits and that has, newer technology, better offerings for the same battery platform. With just better features. Alright, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.